Hello, my name remains Joshua Victor Emmanuel. So today I'm going to quickly tell us how this beautiful machine here, the slow juicer, can be disassembled and then reassembled. Okay, right now it's already assembled. So how do you disassemble? Because after you use, usually you're going to wash it, clean it up, sorry, and then when you want to use it again, you have to reassemble it, because if you don't reassemble this machine here, it's definitely not going to work. So let's get right into the video without wasting much time. Okay, this is the MIUI slow juicer, very strong company. Their parent company is Xiaomi. Of course, you know how strong and formidable Xiaomi is. So this is a blessing to every household. Okay, so let's start with the disassembling process, or dismantling as you would like to call it. So first, this is the funnel. There is a pointer down here. If you look, there's a pointer down here. So all you do is slowly turn it. The funnel is off. Keep it safely. The next thing you need to do is to take off the auger. So you just pull it up. The auger is off, and then you're left with the machine itself. So this is the auger. Just take it off. Boom, it's off. This is the filter itself. And how do you even call this? Well, I've forgotten the name for this right now, but you can call it this is the funnel. So how would you call this? Well, this is the liter that houses the juice. Okay, so this is 300 ml. Okay, now because the video was meant to tell us how to assemble this machine, because if you plug this into a source of light now, it's not going to work. So for it to work, you need to assemble it. So how do we start with the assembling process? First, you take this liter that houses the juice when you're doing the whole processing. Mind you, do you see this yellow rubber down here? You should be careful that you don't open it up like this while you're coupling it, because if you open it while you're juicing, the pulp will as well go into your juice. So make sure it's always locked up. It's always locked up. In case you open it by mistake, make sure it's always locked up, so that when you're juicing, the juice will get this way and the pulp will get this way, or the fiber as well, as no matter how you want to call it. Okay, so to install this, have you seen this design here? There is another design here. There is another design here. On this machine itself, those designs are there. So you just have to use your discretion and fix it up. So this small one will go to this small one. This one here will go to this, and this will go to this. Okay. So all you need to do is just place it. That's very simple. The next thing you're going to do is to fix in the filter. So this is the filter. This is going to hygienically process the juice from the pulp. So if you look at the filter here, there is this white marker here. Remember, I showed you a marker down here before. If you can see, I don't know, this is the marker here. So this white filter here has to face the marker here. And then if you look at this filter here, there's also a small design here. There's also a small design here. If you look at inside the liter that houses the juice, I'm still trying to get the name of this. Let's get my memory, okay? So you just use your discretion and fix it in, making sure that this is face this. But subsequently, this can clean off, so you just have to use your discretion to allow this fixing appropriately. So all you need to do is fix it. So as you can see, because I have done it appropriately, it can come out. So the next thing is to fix in the auger. If you look at, you're going to fix this side, not here. So this side, you just drill it into the hole of the filter. Just drill it in. You hear the sound. Have you heard that sound? I'm pulling off again. I'm putting in again. Once it's fixed, you hear that sound. So the auger has been fixed. The next thing on the table is the funnel. So the funnel here, you see this pointer here? It has to get into this small hole here. Let me show you the small hole. Have you seen this small hole here? There's this small hole here. This small hole, so it has to get in there. So you just take the funnel closer to that hole. As it has lapped, you just turn. Have you heard the click? With that click, it means it has fixed. So you see, I can jack it, nothing happened. So there's a click there. So that's how you can assemble this machine. And if you plug it to a source of light right now, it's going to start working. So let me plug it to a source of light so that you can see. And then you can make sweet juice from here. You don't have to be drinking all these processed juice with a lot of sugar you're not sure of, so you can make your own juice for your family. So if you're a new mom in the house, definitely need this. In case you want to buy this, it's up for sale. It's not very expensive considering the health benefit of this.
Seeds. Afterwards, I place on a plate and set aside. Now that the fruits are all prepped, I proceed to juicing. It's also advisable to invest in freezer-safe bottles because storing your juices in the freezer is the only way they will stay fresh for a long time. Once the fruits are cut open and juiced, the oxidation process begins, which causes the fruits to go bad very quickly if not properly stored. And three components that speed up the oxidation process are light, heat, and air, which you all get if you simply place your juice in the refrigerator. But freezing the fresh juices till they are rock solid is the only way to drastically slow down the oxidation process. So what I do is I transfer the fresh juices to my freezer-safe bottles and then I fill them up to the brim. I also store the excess juice in my mason jars. Then what I do is instantly, I give it a good shake and I pour in a glass and enjoy. The taste will remain as fresh as ever. I usually make enough juice to last me 7 days.